about sharing. I don't care about the sharing. Subscribe if you want to. This is for people that likes to take care the upkeeping of their land because the weeds and the bushes will take over. When you see those abandoned houses, don't you know those are weeds? That's not all grass. And the trees that come in the yard from the little propeller seeds that I was showing everybody all week long. And I got most of them up. So I am done with the bushes. I actually did it. Okay, I'm going to show you the seeds that I'm talking about. This is the propeller seed. It comes off a tree. I mean, that tree is way over there. That big tree right there. Send these seeds over to my house and anybody else's house, you see. That is the seed. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when I open it. When I open it, if it's green, it's going to plant. Let me see. It's green. It's green. You see that? That's a seed. They plant trees in your yard that you don't want. You don't want these extra trees. If you don't watch it, they come up and they will be where you're not too noticeable. I'm trying to find one so I can show you guys what it looks like when it comes up. I pulled some up yesterday. I'm trying to find one. Okay, I'll give you an example. Look at this. It's planting itself. It's right now planting itself in my dirt. Look at that. See how it's standing up? It's planting. The seed is at the bottom. The seed is at the bottom. They're planting themselves. But I'm going to clean that up, though. Yes. This video is for people that wants to keep the weeds and grass down and kill them and trimming other bushes. There's the fence. This is my after. This is my after video. This is part 2. I showed part 2 where the bushes was growing on my fence. I got up on my ladder and I went all the way down and I cleaned it. Because if I don't do it, it will overpower my property. And that's some of the trees. This is what I use right here. This tool right here, because it's wet out here from the rain all day yesterday. And I do not want to use electric. I don't want to electrocute myself. So I use this right here, and I climbed on my ladder, and I chop, chop, chop all the way down. Chop, 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 chop. And some of it was over here. And whatever fell in my neighbor's yard, they got to pick it up. Because I'm trying to keep these bushes down. And I don't use that doghouse anymore. No, my baby lives inside. That was when I had my other dogs. Now, today, I have to do these bushes right here. You see how they're growing out of shape? When it rains, they grow like crazy. I have to trim these things. And they have thorns in them. And if I waste it on the ground, it would hurt my dog. There's the thorns right there. They're sharp. Very sharp. They're right here. That's a thorn. And if I don't catch the bushes now, they will not stay that size. They will be humongous. Huge. Huge bushes. These bushes will get biggest than mama. There's the mama bush in the front. If you can see it from here, you will see, I'll show you. These bushes right here got to be trimmed. They're getting out of shape. You can see how they're sticking out here. You got to catch it while it's like that. If you don't, it's going to be a lot of work. You have to catch them when they're small. And look, see the big one over there? See that big one? They will get that size right there. And I don't need that big. I don't want my bushes to be that big in the back. So, look how big this one got. They're growing. But I'm not going to cut this one at all. If I do, I will trim at the bottom, or my gardener can just run it over. Like, oh, here it is. This is the tree right here, you guys. This is the tree. You see how it looks so like it's nothing? That's the tree, and I'm going to show you. You see? Here it is. There's the seed. This is what I'm trying to show you. Do not allow these to grow on your land because you will have trees bigger than my bush right there. They grow taller than this tree here. I know because I had one cut down. You see, this is a burning bush, and so is the one on the front. This tree right here will get bigger than that bush, and it will make a shade tree. I've been here, I thought I was here 26 years, but I've been here 21 years. I had to count. I had to count the years, you know? So I've been here 21 years. Yeah, and I seen these trees grow. And guess where it grew at? Let me show you. And it tore up my garage. And there's one in between my fence. I can't get it out. You see that green? This is a tree trunk. And look what it turns into, fungus. I call it fungus. I'm just gonna let it stay like that till it get real, real rotten, and take a sledgehammer and knock it out. And it made my garage bend. It bend my stuff on the garage. This is a tree right here. And it was a shade tree. And I had them cut it down. And now, this tree right, see the seed? Do you see the seed? I didn't stick it on there. I pulled it up. See that? It made this plant. And that's it right there. All I can do with that tree is trim it because it's stuck between the fence. And it came from the roots. My gardener cut that tree down. That tree was so big, it was a shade tree. So when everything is still wet, because we had rain all day. Once it's dry, I'm gonna get my clippers and I'm gonna clip them all the way back up against the fence like this to make it look a lot better. If I don't do this, you guys, this stuff will take over. Oh my God, it will take over. You talking about some work? It's a lot of work. Then if you hire a gardener, they're gonna charge you an arm and a leg just to take care of the bushes. And I do it myself. Why pay them when I can do it myself? Whew. Yeah, so I'm showing you proof. Look for these in your yard. If you're a homeowner or you're renting, let your landlord know you don't want this in the yard because it's a tree. It grows. Yes, it does. It will grow. So I didn't get dry because it's wet right now. And that's why I use hand clippers to clip the bushes that I showed my video a few minutes ago. I showed the before, and this is the after. That fence over there had nothing but bushes coming up on my side of my property. So I got on that ladder right there, and I chop, all the way down. All the way down. And here's the clippers that I use right here. Because I didn't want to get electrocuted. It's too wet out here to use electric cutter, because I do have that. So I'm going to go move this drainage off my gutter so it doesn't smother my grass. When it rains, I put this on my gutter to keep the water off the foundation. Because if you don't, water can come inside your house. Sometimes we get so much water here, it be higher than your ankles. And once it gets higher as your ankles, it comes in the house. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Because it's the city. If the city would just